Phoenix, Arizona, the site of Super Bowl 57. The Philadelphia Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs both took different paths to get to the big game, and yet there is common ground shared by some of the players on the NFL's biggest stage, blessing through adversity.
My faith is everything. It's all about belief. It's all about, that's where it starts, just having a faith, just having a belief. My struggle helped me find my belief. Even when I was in high school, I didn't play into my senior year, a lot of things that happened. I always just kept the faith. Man, I'm in the Super Bowl, I'm blessed.
Eagles wide receiver A.J. Brown and defensive end Brandon Graham have both battled injuries in Philadelphia. However, they're choosing to put their trust in God.
I like to say it's not me out here. You know, I get all my blessings and strength from the man above. You know, it's big in my life, you know, so whichever way he wants me to go, you know, hopefully I'm on the same page as him, you know, and if I'm not, I hope he redirect my path.
When I got hurt, you know, I definitely said a prayer. I told the Lord, man, I know that this is a time that I can spend with my family. I took it one day at a time. I got stronger with my word and just enjoyed, you know, serving. I'm so thankful, you know, still thanking him now. You know, every second I get, just anytime I'm just mesmerized by the moment, just, you know, thank you for this moment.
When it comes to this game, how big it is, how does your faith help keep all of that in perspective?
I see it as a platform. 10 years from now, 20 years from now, my faith, that's what's going to remain the same. My relationship with God will remain the same. I want God's will to be done. I want God to be glorified. So that's like my biggest thing, is just let God's will be done.
Eagles head coach Nick Sirianni was once a Chiefs assistant coach and was fired by now head coach Andy Reid. He says God's plan is always best.
I didn't much like it, right? But it led me on a path that led me to here. And so, you know, God's always done that for me and you know, put me in the positions I need to be in. Maybe sometimes I don't want to be in, but the positions I need to be in. And you don't always see that when you're going through the trial, right? But and I just talking about this particular case, you know, not staying in Kansas City and moving on in my career, and it was what I needed to go through, and so I'm obviously grateful for that. And faith is number one for a reason. I'm very grateful to God for everything that I have.
None of this would happen if it wasn't for God, and man, you give him all the glory at all times, and again, just try to bring as many people as you can with you, and just try to truly be in the moment of everything that's happening.
Eagles running back Boston Scott was drafted and released by the Saints, signed and released by the Eagles before finally becoming a regular contributor with Philly. At only 5'6", he credits God for all his accomplishments.
Me specifically, my stature, you know, how I got here is improbable, but, you know, with God, all things are possible. So just having a little faith the size of a mustard seed, man, God will move mountains, and, you know, that's something that's I've held true to my heart. And just to be in this position, you know, it's all Him.
I think all of those things are a compilation of who I am. A man of God, a hard worker, a family person. It's a huge blessing. You know, we put so much work in to have these opportunities. We definitely want to take advantage of it, you know, but it's definitely a blessing.
Especially playing this game, you're going to go through some difficult times, and you got to remember just to stay close to God, to continue to keep praying. You know, He's going to answer for you, you know, and it might not be the timeline that you want it to be, but He will always come through and He'll always answer for you. So having that unwavering faith that He's always going to be there for you helps me really get through any adversity.
I think it speaks to God's grace and you know, His you know, faithfulness in my life, and always being there for me in the good and the bad. And man, He's certainly my rock, and I don't know where I would be, and I certainly wouldn't be here without Him.
Throughout the playoffs, Patrick Mahomes battled injuries, but led the Chiefs to an improbable victory on a hobbled right ankle. He gave God credit for His ability to play in the championship game and for healing his body.
I know that I'm blessed to be in this position, and I know that I'm here for a reason and to glorify Him. And so it means everything, not only about my football career, but all the decisions that I make. And so to have a faith backing, I know why I'm here, and it's not about winning football games, it's about glorifying Him. And I think that gives me I have no pressure when I step on that football field. I know why I'm here.